the Hebrew name of the book is Qoheleth, and that is a puzzle. The Hebrew word kahal is well known, Qahal. That means congregation. But Qoheleth is a feminine participle. And why, this isn't purporting to be the speech of a woman. Why a feminine participle? The Greek name Ecclesiastes, which then got passed on into Latin and English, means kind of like church person or assembly person, something like that. That's an attempt to make sense of the Hebrew. Sometimes it's called the preacher, which is just a shot in the dark. I don't think this man was a preacher at all. This wasn't his mode of operation. So that one really is a puzzle. And I don't really have an answer to it as to why the book should be called Qoheleth. Some people would say that's the least of the puzzles that the book presents you with. It starts out by saying, the son of David, king in Jerusalem. Now, in Jewish tradition, the thought was that this book was written by Solomon in his old age. Now, there may be signs of old age in this book, but it most certainly was not written by Solomon. Now, how do we know that? Well, because there are Persian loanwords in the book. Now, there had been no contact with Persians in the time of Solomon. That didn't have, Solomon lived, about 950 BCE, presumably. The Persians only became a factor, only came in contact with the Jews about 550 or a little bit later. And so that the book of Qoheleth, I'm pretty sure, is later than that. There are some other indications in it too. I think most likely it was written in the Hellenistic period. Now, some people have tried to detect philosophical influences in it, perhaps Epicurus, but also a lot of it can be explained as just kind of common ancient Near Eastern wisdom. Vanity of vanities, says Qoheleth. Vanity of vanities, and all is vanity. And in case you missed that in the first verse, he'll repeat it regularly as you go through the book. Now, what does vanity here mean? The Hebrew word is haval, havalim, hevel, which means transient stuff. Vapor is the word that comes to mind. Now, like the a mist, the dew in the morning, something that's there but then blows away, that doesn't really have solid substance that you can lay hold of. And that, in a nutshell, is Qoheleth's perception of life.